Brennan's courtroom with a divorce. Judge Brennan treated me horrible in her courtroom. She laughed at me when I was having an anxiety attack on the stand, and the bailiff took my notes away from me because I couldn't remember exact dates, she said, of my ex's abuse, because there was so many, and due to my state of mind and no help whatsoever from my attorney, because she was petrified of Judge Brennan. When I was in her courtroom, she told an attorney to sit down and shut up. That really scared me. Brennan has ruined my life. I feel one reason was my ex was a Livingston County and Oakland County sheriff. While my ex was in our home and I was in La Casa, he stole all my belongings, put them in a big trailer, hid it, and only gave me what he allowed me to have. He kept my deceased son and my deceased mother's belongings and used them to threaten me with. And he told me if I didn't do as he asked, he would make one phone call and it would all go up in flames. Judge Brennan never did anything about it, never got my stuff back. I was never allowed to tell Brennan all the bad things my ex had done to me. I was basically told to shut up, but my ex was allowed to talk that day. I fled my home out of fear, lived in La Casa for 3 months. I got a PPO, moved back. 5 days later, I lost my home because she put my abuser back in the home and dropped the PPO after she had given it to me in the first place. He lied to her. I have the verbal and physical abusers taped. It's pretty scary. He threatened my friend and her 10-year-old daughter and myself all night that night. Brennan dropped the PPO, so we had to flee back to La Casa. My ex only showed up 1 or 2 times in court. Brennan dismissed them all for him, and
Theresa, horribly.
I have to stand with her. We have to stand strong.
and she had, my ex only showed up 1, maybe 2 court dates. Brennan dismissed them. One of the hearings he didn't show, and she had a clerical girl call him to answer. She got no answer. She said, so she sent the bailiff or the sheriff guy to wake him up. I have no idea what happened after that. I do know he did not go to jail when he should have had a bench warrant, not woke up. There is so much more that has happened, including my health, has took a turn for the worse due to the past 1.5 years she has put me through, and let him get away with everything he has done to me. I have nightmares, anxiety to this day, and I'm very scared to be here right now in Livingston County and fear my SUV will have something done to it when I leave this building. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you. Thank you for having the strength to be here.
Thank you.